Okay guys, I'm in the backyard in between rain showers that have come up on us, and it's supposed to rain the next several days, on and off showers. So I haven't started these trucks in a pretty good while. I'm going to say month, 5 weeks, give or take. I'm not really sure. It's been a long time, I know that. So I'm going to start this 1984 Chevy Silverado truck that I have. And then if all that goes well, I'm going to start this 69 C10 Stepside bed truck. This is the one, if you'll remember, I put a penetrol on. Of course, it's been sitting in the garage because I haven't had time to do anything else, it doesn't seem like, except paint. I've done a whole bunch of painting on, let's see, 2 trucks and a utility bed with rattle can spray paint. And you can look at my older videos if you're a new subscriber and see all the things that I've done. I feel like I've kind of wasted the biggest part of the summer painting, but that's good. I mean, you get something accomplished, so that's okay. I even painted this tailgate on this truck. It was originally black. All of it was black, and I painted it to match the truck. I had to get some paint from Walmart. I called about matching up the original paint, but it was so expensive. It was like $25 a can. So I matched it up best I could with some Walmart paint and scuffed it up, which I'm still thinking I might have done a little overboard on the scuffing up and trying to patina it myself. So I might have went a little bit overboard, but hey, it's okay. It's the best I could do, and you know what? It's a learning experience on top of that. So it all worked out good. But I'm going to see if I can start this truck and see how well it goes. And if this one starts, I'm going to see about starting this one, this 69. As I said, took my broom back here with me to knock all the spider webs and cobwebs and all the other stuff out, so I could get back here without getting spider bit. Sure don't want to get that to happen. Okay, this truck here, by the way, in case you're new, has penetrol on it too. When I bought it, my friend had, boy, I'm trying to get in here. Oh my gosh, whew, that was a challenge. Okay, my friend, as I was saying, had put penetrol on it before I got it. So I tried it and I really like it. So let's see how good it starts. Give it some pumps. It's been a while. Oh no. Dadgummit, I was afraid of that. The battery's dead. Dadgummit. Well, it's not going to do it, I'm afraid. And it's probably because of this clock. So, okay. Well, that's the end of that. I'll have to stick a battery charger on it and charge the battery. Oh, my goodness. That didn't turn out like I had planned. But that's my fault for not paying attention to them a little more carefully. Boy, it is a tight squeeze through here, especially when you're like me and you put on a couple of pounds that I need to be getting shed of. I don't know what's the deal with me putting on weight, but I generally eat 1 meal a day, and that's usually around supper time. I don't eat breakfast, I don't eat lunch, and still I struggle to try to keep weight off, and I sweat to death, so I don't understand it. Anyway, I'll see if I can get my big old boy self in here in this 69. Oh boy, we'll see how hard this is to start. Hopefully it will. You know what? I should have took the battery cable off that 84. That was my fault too. Sometimes I get in a hurry and I don't think. Yeah, see, the battery's good on this one. I should have done it on that one. Dad blame it. Sometimes I don't think clear. Give it some pumps. It's a 69 C10. Stepside bed, of course, and I've had it for a couple of years. It's got a 350 with a 350 turbo. It normally starts pretty good. I like this old truck. It runs good. Hopefully it'll start. It might have been longer than a month or 5 weeks. Might be. I'm not really sure. There we go. Let it kind of warm up a minute. Man, I wish I hadn't. I wish I would have remembered to disconnect the battery on that. That was my problem. That clock in that 84 runs continuously, and I guess it's been so long since I started it. I guess it might have drained the battery down. And you know what? It might need a new battery on top of that. I'm not really sure. But I'll let this run here for just a minute. I really do like this truck. It's a good truck. Runs good. Drives good. Well, I just learned a lesson. Disconnect that dang battery on that truck. I can't believe I didn't do that, but that's just how I am. Sometimes I question myself sometimes. Let's see if it'll idle here a little bit. Oh yeah, this will. I'm gonna have to take that battery off that 84, I guess. If I can squeeze in there and get it. Well, I'm 1-1, I guess, for today, as far as starting. But as I said, that's my own fault. This one, I disconnected the battery, and I always do, but on this one, for some reason, I forgot. And as I said, that's my own fault. Oh, boy. Oh, well, kind of show you around. I've had somebody ask me about the penetrol treatment, and as I said, it's sitting in the garage the whole time. It's real shiny, and I kind of like it. I painted the top white, and I've done a lot to this 69 truck. My wife done the letters for me, and I've done the letters on the back. Guess you can tell, but. That's the way love goes. They're both of these, actually, all of my trucks are called shop trucks. Because none of them are perfect, and that's the way I like them. This 84, I'm sorry it didn't start. I thought it would, but that's my fault. As I said, it's got a 305 in it with a 350 turbo. So I'm going to let this run here a few minutes, and I guess I'll get something to take the battery off this 84 and charge it up, or maybe boost it off. Hey, I might boost it off to this 69. Anyway, hang on a minute, we'll see what's going on. Okay guys, I finally got it started. It took me 2 sets of jumper cables, and of course my wonderful wife come back here to help me. And I got it started. It started pretty easy. I just needed a little boost on the battery. But I'm going to rev this up for just a second, because this was the one that donated its battery life to start this 84. Oh boy. This sure is a good truck, this 69. I really do like it. It's got a good sound to it, and you know, it's never really given me any trouble whatsoever. You know, sometimes you just run across a good one, and I think on this one I did. So I got real lucky. rev this up just a little bit. Make sure the battery stays charged. I got tongue tied. Stays charged. I got it up to operating temperature nearly anyway. Man, it's humid and hot in here in Tennessee. And I was going to drive this 84 around to the front and put the 57 Chevy back here, but it's pouring rain again, and I don't want to mar up in my yard. So I guess that's out. We're doing that. So I'll let this 84 run a little while. Hope y'all don't mind hanging out with me, but some things just don't work out like you got planned. And the old saying, if you live in Tennessee, if you'll wait 5 minutes, the weather will change. And by golly, it did. It's quit raining, the sun's back out again. Strange weather. Well, not strange, it's typical for Tennessee. And it seems like it's still raining a little, but I know y'all don't know my yard, but I gotta back up, which kind of means uphill a little bit, and the yard is already wet. Then I gotta go around the side of my house, because the garage that you see, I'm trying to get over here, that you see in the front on my videos, that's where the 57's at. So I gotta go around, and the yard is really wet, and I don't want to mar up, and I don't want to mess up my neighbor's yard either. So I don't want to be on bad terms with anybody. Since we're back here, if you have a minute, I'll tell you what I got for sale. Again, got these 57 Chevrolet truck grills, 2 of them. That's the one that came on my 57 when I first got it, the red one. I picked up this one, and it was already kind of rusty looking, so I kind of went with it and kind of clear coated it and painted the insides there white. But I mean, you can paint the whole grill, or you can paint it, you can do whatever you want to with it. It's a good grill. I have both of those for sale. If you or somebody might be interested in a 57 Chevy grill, it's a 1-year grill, so I'd say it's pretty hard to come by. Now, if I was looking for one, it would be. I was lucky to get the used chrome grill that I got. Okay. I'm going to get in here and rev this up a little bit and maybe charge this battery, and maybe in a day or two. Well, I'm sorry, y'all. I've gained a little bit of weight. Okay. Yeah, temperature's getting up in it. I hope you can. That's the clock. There's the temperature. I think that's why the battery went dead, because the clock keeps perfect time and it runs all the time. So charge up this battery. Boy, I'm glad my wife come out here, because I would have been out here most of the evening. I've got this truck with the bumper guards on the front, butted up right up against these tires nearly, and as I said, I've gained a few pounds. So it was a trick. Need to get me a new headliner, and I'm going to try to get the windows tinted sometime when I save up enough money to do so. They wanted somebody in my hometown here wanted, I'm not mentioning names, I think it was $250, I think, to tint the windows, just this and the back glass, $250. Well, there's a town about 30 minutes from me, and he's done mine before, and he said he would do it for $150. So when I get enough money ahead, I'm going to get the windows tinted. If nothing comes up, you know how life is. It might be a year from now or 2 years before I get to, because life has a way of directing which way your money's going a lot of times. Sometimes things come up. And I got really blessed today that I went to the mailbox to get the mail, and looked at my wife's tires on her little Xbox, and I seen something shiny on it. In the tire, it looked copper colored, and I thought, oh no, we've run over something. So I took it to the tire store, and it was a little piece of copper about that long, but it had curved and went into the tread. So man, I was really blessed about that. I thought that was going to cost me about $25 or $30 or $35 to get that fixed, but my buddy Larry at B&B fixed me up, so real happy to have him for a friend too. It's good to have friends, good friends. It's this dash pad I put on earlier this summer. If you'll remember, if you look back at my older videos, you'll see that. I sure am happy about this. This dash was pretty bad. Not as bad as Dookie, not near as bad, but it was pretty bad. And I like the way this turned out. Boy, it really has been a good summer as far as getting things done. Stuff I've never done before. Okay, I'm going to rev it up a little bit more. I guess I'll leave it back here because I sure don't want to get marred up in the yard. Anyway, I know I've made this video extra long, and I apologize. It's just things happen sometimes. So I'll let it run just a minute and see if I can get out of here. By golly, I did it. Houdini don't have nothing on me. I got out of that. It's quit raining now. Okay, hey, I appreciate you watching the video. Sorry it was so long. And if you like this kind of stuff, please leave me a comment. And subscribe, first of all. I sure would appreciate subscribers. Subscribe, leave a comment, suggestion, something else you'd like to see me do. I mean, as far as cars and trucks and stuff. And be sure to check out my trivia questions and my parts I have for sale if you're a new person watching this video. One of my videos for the first time. Tell your friends about Primer That's Best on YouTube. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good day. I'm just glad this truck started. Yee-hoo! And I'll see you later.